Welcome back into Pure Adrenaline Sports, everybody. This is John coming at you with live play-by-play and live reaction of Game 1 here between the Mets and Tigers. Mets coming off of losing 3 out of 4 to the Marlins at home. Looking to rebound here with a 3-game set in Detroit before heading for a weekend series against the Cincinnati Reds. The Reds are only 4 games behind the Mets for the last wild card spot, so we'll keep an eye on that as well. But let's make sure we're good to go on all the sides here. So there we go over there. We're good to go over here. We'll say hi to some folks here. Let's make sure we're good to go. We'll look at some other games going on. I know our guy Fitzy's going to be live streaming today. He's got the Red Sox game. Darren's here. What's up, Darren? I'll say hi to the folks in the chat here in a minute. Yeah, the Marlins and Nationals getting ready to go here. The Blue Jays and Reds, we'll keep an eye on that one. I believe our guy Dr. DeLay will be live with that one. Guardians and Red Sox at the bottom of the hour. Angels and Astros at the top of the next hour, along with the White Sox Twins, A's Cardinals, Braves and Cubs at 4 o'clock, Phillies and Brewers, Giants and Rockies, Orioles and Padres, Mariners and Rays, and then Rangers and Diamondbacks to cap it off. But let's make sure we're good to go here. Talking about Charlie Morton, who's on the mound today for Detroit. All right, there we go. We are live on all the sides here. So let's say hi to some folks that have been here. Hayden's first saying hi. What's up, Hayden? Welcome back in. Lux is back saying hi at PAS. Hope we get the win today. Phillips back saying let's go Mets. Bud is here saying let's go Mets. We do good against teams with good records. Correct. Nick is back saying hi. How you doing, John? Hi, everybody. George is back saying good afternoon, John. Let's go Mets. Sam is here. What's up? How you been, Sam? Gina says greetings, Mr. and Mrs. PAS. Hello to the PAS Nation. Charles Adderley is here. What's up, Charles? Glubby says, I'm at the game right now. Let's go, Mets. Enjoy, Glubby. Smash them free subs and hit that like button, says Charles. Crickets is here. What's up, Crickets? Happy Labor Day. John M is here saying good afternoon, John and gang. Let's hope they wake up today. Mets fan 0762 saying hello. Let's go win it straight now. Charles saying happy Labor Day to the U.S. But great stuff, everybody. Once again, thank you so much for the month of August. The best in terms of views and watch hours and subscribers for the channel in 1 month. Charles says he's great. Howdy, John. Hey, everyone. Hope you're all having a good day. Mets fan saying let's sweep them. For the Mets today, let's get into the lineup. Lindor will lead it off. Soto will bat second. Alonso third. Nimmo fourth. Vientos will DH and bat fifth. Jeff McNeil sixth. Mullins seventh. Mullins still in the lineup. I don't get it. Torrens eighth. And Beatty will bat ninth. The Tigers defense, I have Ibanez at third. McKinstry at short. Gleyber Torres at second. Torkelson at first. Dingler doing the catching. Riley Green in left. Javier Baez in center. And Perez in right field. Charlie Morton on the mound has a 7-8 record with a 5.42 ERA in 22 starts. He did face the Mets earlier, and he did fairly well. So, Sean Manaea on the mound for the Mets today, 1-2 with a 5.08 ERA in 8 starts. What a disappointment he's been since coming back from injury. Cricket says, can't believe it's September 1st, right? Nick says, happy Labor Day to everybody. Maybe hit your dog, he said. Into the tiger den we go. What's up, Steven? Raymond's here. What's up, guys? You guys still saying hi to one another. Love it. Still a couple minutes away from first pitch. Monday, Tuesday, today, Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, Mets and Tigers. Thursday night, NFL kicks off. We'll be live for the Cowboys and Eagles game. Then Mets and Reds starting Friday. Love it. Everybody saying hi to one another. Let's get going here. Let's listen in to Dr. Delay for a little bit while we're doing our game. Because he's got the Reds game going today. Come back over to the chat here, make sure I'm not missing anything. Nope. Love it. Still waiting for first pitch here. All right, here we go. Lindor steps into the box, and we're ready to go. Cricket says Cowboy and the Eagles should be a good game. Outside 1-0. Let me turn Dr. Delay down here a little bit. A little too loud there. Covering over Gary. In for a strike, 1-1. Nick, thank you. Really appreciate the kind words. We're inside 2-2. 2-1, excuse me. 2-1. I can barely hear it. Maybe it's because I can barely hear Gary. Somewhere I can adjust the volume. There it is. Outside 3-1. There we go. Logan says, I forgot we were in Detroit today. Yeah, 2 day games. Today and Wednesday are both 1 o'clock starts. Outside, ball 4, so a lead off what? Cricket says this is really good channel with great people. The first pitch to Soto. Lindor takes off. The pitch is outside. Another stolen base for Lindor there. That's 27. And Logan said it before I said it. Scoring starts with leadoff walks. Now let him steal. Outside 2-0. Sean M is back. What's up, Sean? Logan called it. 100%, Logan. The 2-0. Inside corner, 2-1. Juan Soto is the first player in MLB history to hit 35 or more home runs in 3 consecutive seasons with 3 different teams. The 2-1. Outside, 3-1. Oh, a little Soto shuffle there. Hopefully we can catch the Phillies. We're running out of time. Well, after losing 3 out of 4 to Miami, it makes it tougher, but not impossible. The 3-1. In for a strike, 3-2. Three and 2 the count here to Soto, making Morton work here in the first, up to 10 pitches. Still nobody out. The 3-2. Oh, that must have just missed. Ball 4. Back-to-back walks here to start it off. That'll bring up Alonso. Let's play up to the competition. And the Mets have done that, right? Let the bidding begin for Jaden Daniels, says Jonathan. In for a strike to Pete, 0-1. I'm not trading anybody. Not for at least a week. I like my... Well, it's only 10 teams, so everybody's got a decent team. Nope. That's a disengagement there. No, we didn't get pissed. We just thought it was funny. Justin, my buddy Justin, said defense wins championships. That was a great line. And chopped foul, 0-2. Fitzy says I'm going winless. And when ripped down to third, they step on the third for 1 over to first. 5-5-3 double play. Runner on second and 2 out. Yep, then late in the draft, Fitzy and I both wanted the Packers defense. And Frank, the one guy Frank in the draft, got him. In for a strike to Nimmo, 0-1. Swung on a miss, 0-2. The surprise to me, not the surprise, but the guy that had the first pick is an Eagles. The first 2 guys are both Eagles fans. So the guy that went number 1, I was surprised he took Chase. Yeah, absolutely, Jonathan. DO2 down low, 1 and 2. So we'll see. Don't forget, games start Thursday. Thursday, Friday, Sunday, and Monday this week. Up high, 2 and 2. Yeah, it goes by quick when everybody shows up. I mean, we had two guys that didn't show up. I don't know why. The 2-2 and chopped foul will do it again. I was shocked, Jonathan. I was shocked they did not bring Sproat up. And a chopper to first. Torkelson's got it, flips it to Morton, and the Mets get the first two on and do nothing. We go bottom one. Tigers coming up. It'll be Jones leading off. Gleyber Torres will bat second. Perez third. Torkelson fourth. Green sixth. Green fifth. Excuse me. Ibanez sixth. Dingler seventh. McKinstry eighth. And Baez will bat ninth. Going up against Sean Manaea in the Met defense. Beatty at third. Lindor at short. McNeil at second. Alonso at first. Torrens doing the catching, Nimmo in left, Mullins in center, and Soto in right field. I mean, Sproat can still be called up, Jonathan. He just won't be eligible for the playoffs. You can't get mad at Pete. He's been so good. Has he? Charles says once you carry your own bucket of water, then you can appreciate the value of every drop. No, I don't. I didn't agree with Acuna. We've seen Acuna. Give me somebody else. Mullins is in center field. And first pitch swinging, and the Mets trail 1-0. Yeah, Logan. It's crazy. Once Taylor finally starts hitting, he gets benched, right? In for a strike, 0-1. Oh, Mendoza said Taylor's having hamstring tightness. And down low, 1-1. Nah, Sean. Sean, come up with real projections, dude. You're way off every time. In for a strike, 1-2. Oh, just missed, 2-2. Outside 3-2. Swung on a missed, one away. Way inside, 1-0. Fitzy says he shall return. He's got to get ready for the Sox game in 8 minutes. Ronnie did not travel to Detroit, but all three will be in Cincinnati. Outside 3-0. There's a strike. 3-1. That's in for a strike. 3-2. The 3-2. Popped up. Foul. It'll go out of play. Yeah, but if he's got a hamstring issue, he can't play the outfield. What do you guys want to do? I didn't know he had a hamstring injury. Called strike 3. Got him looking. 2 away. You guys can agree with each other all you want. If the guy's hurt, what are you going to do? Put him out there so he can't run down a fly ball? Here's Torkelson. Down low, 1-0. Fouled off, 1-1. Fouled off, 1-2. Down low, 2-2. Outside, 3-2. The 3-2. Fouled off, we'll do it again. Williams says this team must watch that after the road trip, they're not on the outside looking in the playoff spot. Yeah, 3 in Detroit, 3 in Cincinnati, and 4 in Philadelphia. 10-game trip here in 11 days. And popped up on the infield. Beatty coming in. And he'll make the catch. Jones leads it off on the first pitch with a home run. 1-0 Detroit as we go to the second. Vientos, McNeil, and Mullins coming up. Yeah, the next 10 days, right? The next 11 days that make or break our season. No score there in the Toronto-Cincinnati game now. Going to the second inning as well. I'm listening to Dr. DeLay. He's covering that game today. Mike Green is back saying hi. So here we go. Mets down a run. See how they respond here. Who won the game last night? I did not see who won the Catholics versus Convicts game. Did anybody watch? Inside 1-0. Mike saying, "Hey gang, happy Labor Day." In for a strike, 1-1. Convicts won 27-24. Thank you, Fitzy. Swung on a missed 1-2. Oh, up and in. Did it hit him? Oh, it hit him. He's going to first. Darren says the Mets have a horrible record against the Tigers since interleague play started. Hope they change that. Yep, thank you, Mike. Miami 27-24. That'll bring up McNeil. In for a strike, 0-1. Jonathan says, "Hello, PAS family. Don't fret that our whole season may be decided this week. Keep the faith and keep your sub because the 13th of this month could be your lucky day." Whoa. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Again, hitting that. Again, getting hit. Again, getting hit. Yep. Tagging in with a stone cold stunner. What's up, Joe? Pickoff throw. Miami surprised me big time. Yeah, I didn't get to see it. Yeah. Alcantara told Morton to hit him. The 0-2. Whoa. No, 1-2. Ronnie's here. What's up, Ronnie? Putting some cookies in the chat. One and two to count. Fouled it off. Still 1-2. Bobby's back saying, "Afternoon, guys. Can't stress enough how important this road series is. I'm sure we all realize that. Let's go, Mets." The 1-2 to McNeil. And popped up out to left. It'll go out of play. Still 1-2. So, like Jonathan says, make sure you're subscribed there for the 13th. 1-2 the count here. Morton deals. That's pulled into right field. That's a base hit. Vientos will stop at second. Second straight inning, the Mets have the first two on. First and second, nobody out. That'll bring up Mullins. Mullins fakes a bunt. It's in for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. And he drops down a bunt. Beautiful bunt to throw to first. Got him. So that's going to go down as a sacrifice. Sacrifice 1-3. Or 1-4. I didn't see who covered. I did not see if the first baseman covered or the second baseman covered. But second and third with one out now. But it keeps you out of the double play, too. Down low, 1-0. Wow, the infield is playing in. Why? The 1-0 to Terrence. And that one pulled. That's a base hit down the left field line. That's going to score two. And the Mets take a 2-1 lead. Jonathan said before that hit, Jonathan said just a base hit here. And we get it. The infield playing in, the third baseman did not have time to react, and it was fair down the line. That'll bring up Beatty. Still a runner on second with one out here. In for a strike, 0-1. Yeah, why have the infield in? Now you paid for it. Outside, 1-1. Keith even said it. He goes, if you're playing your defense where it belongs, it's a runner on second in a tie run game now. In a tie 1-1 game, if you play the defense the way it should be. Now you're losing, and Mets still threatening. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1. And chopped foul, 2-2. Oh. Hello, John. What's up, Leo? Let's play simple baseball and manufacture some runs. Humongous at bat. Bam. Yo, Rising Rhino is here. What's up, Rhino? Morton was pretty good when he was in Atlanta. Outside, 3-2. Rising Rhino showing some love. Guys, what's good, buddy? Nothing much, man. How'd your show go this morning? I have not watched it yet. I'll have to go back and watch. He's the batter that Mendoza pinch hit for. Inside, ball 4. First and second again here. That'll bring up Lindor. Nice. Let's go, Mets. This is Rhino. Guys, with the football season starting, college started, CFL's wrapping up, NFL starting this week as well. Make sure you are subscribed to the Rising Rhino. Stanley's here saying Happy Labor Day, John, Mrs. PAS in chat. Let me just make sure. No, we're good to go. Reds and Blue Jays still scoreless in the second inning. We're all about to get so much busier. The Wiffle says, how did the Mets get their runs? The first pitch to Lindor, right down the middle, 0-1. Vientos was hit by a pitch. McNeil singled. Then Mullins bunted them both over to second and third. Torrens hit a double down the gap to score Vientos and McNeil. And then Beatty walked. So first and second with one out here. Inside, 1-1. Oh, Morton steps off the mound. Gary said that's next year. And chopped foul, 1-2. What's Morton's up to? Up to 43 pitches, so the Mets making him work here. Oh, it does look like the plate. That's cool. Fouled off. Still 1-2. Jonathan wants over 50. That helps the home plate umpire out, the way the grass is cut out behind the plate. The 1-2. And outside, 2-2. The 2-2. Morton deals and lifted out to left. Green, right before the track, will make the catch. 2 away. That'll bring up Soto. Morton in his career versus the Mets, 26 games, a 7-7 record with a 3.75. In those 26 games, 25 of them were starts. Timeout by Soto here. I'm not sure what the crowd's booing about. Down low, 1-0. Yeah, Jersey, baby. Hit the like button and sub to the PAS network. And chopped foul, 1-1. He said whoop whoop, nah. Raymond saying let's go Soto. The 1-1. Down low, but swung on a miss, 1-2. Oh, you could see the roof of Ford Field next door. I didn't realize they were that close to each other. The 1-2. Down low, 2-2. Swung on a missed. That'll end the inning, but the Mets get 2. We go bottom 2. It'll be Green, Ibanez, and Dingler coming up. $51 pitches. Yeah, let's go. We are up to 102 in the chat already today. Welcome in, everybody. We'll keep an eye on the Reds game as well. The Reds are up 2-0 over the Blue Jays early. Let me get Fitzy going here. Nationals have a 2-0 lead over the Marlins early. Is there any college football action today? Oh yeah, what's his name? Makes his college debut tonight. TCU versus North Carolina tonight at 8 o'clock. Bill Belichick making his North Carolina coaching debut. George says, let's remember to hit the like and subscribe. Thanks. Yep, Mr. Cheek says TCU, North Carolina. Thank you. Okay, Mets, let's play to your capabilities. In for a strike, 0-1. And outside, 1-1. Green batting .269 on the year with 32 homers, 101 runs batted in. Outside, 2-1. Doug says great finish to the Notre Dame game last night. There's a strike, 2-2. Down low, 3-2. The 3-2 from Minaya. And I don't think it hit Minaya, even though Gary said it did. It's a base hit up the middle. Let's see. Did it hit him? No. That'll bring up Ibanez, a runner on first, nobody out. Check swing. No swing. 1-0. Swung on a miss, 1-1. Yes, I did watch the WWE PLE yesterday. Yep. Down low, 2-1. Fouled off, 2-2. Miami won. Crickets. The 2-2. Mania deals. Swung on him, as he struck him out. Third strikeout for Mania. One away here in the second. Why? Why was that funny? Triple H is ruining wrestling. The only time I watch anymore is when it's a PLE. So predictable. One and one to Mania, from Mania to Dingler. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Hayden, you already said hi, Hayden. Popped foul. Like, I know Raw's going on right now, or getting ready to start at 2 o'clock. I'll watch it when we're done, so no spoilers in the chat. Because things were supposed to happen last night at the PLE that did not happen, so see if they saved them for tonight. And ripped foul, still 1-2. That one lined. Base hit in the center field. It'll be first and second with one out. Neris is here. Who scored for the Mets? Vientos and McNeil scored. They both scored on the RBI double by Terrence. Here's McKinstry. That one missed outside, 1-0. Need a double play here, yup. George saying, come on, Mania. The 1-0. Outside, 2-0. There's his try, 2-1. And that one ripped. Alonso goes to second for one. The relay throw, not in time. So a 3-6 force out. And it's runners on first and third. That'll bring up Baez. We need your A game today, Mania. Let's go. Well, he's far from his A game. He's already up to 40 pitches here in the second as well. So fouled off 0-1. The 0-1 from Mania. Inside, 1-1. Correct, William. He has not had an A game since last season. And a ground ball to second. McNeil's got it over to first. And that'll retire the side. We go to the third. Still 2-1 Mets. It'll be Alonso, Nimmo, and Vientos coming up. Rotation by committee. What's up, Kent? Welcome in. Let's go. What's up, Kent? Let's get a few more here. Yeah, Alonso, Nimmo, and Vientos coming up. The Red Sox just took a 1-0 lead. The Red Sox scored on a balk. Natalie's here. What's up, Natalie? Yeah, it completely ruins the storyline that they had going with Bronson Reed and what's his name? What do you think, John? Is Alonso going to hit a home run? No. Alonso going to strike out. Thank you, Breaker, yeah. In for a strike? No, inside, 1-0. Chop foul, 1-1. Oh, up and in to Pete, 2-1. The 2-1 to Pete. In for a strike, 2-2. The 2-2 to Pete. And that one lifted out to center by Azair, one away. And Nimmo rips one right to the second baseman. Bobbled, but he gets it. 2 away. That'll bring up Vientos. He was hit by a pitch and scored a run his first time up. And a first pitch swinging, chopped to short. Over to first. What did he throw? 4 pitches that inning? My goodness, Mets. 7 pitches. You had the pitcher in trouble with his high pitch count, and then you have an inning like that. We go bottom 3. Let's take a look here. Swinging on first pitch. Yeah. Alonso had a 5 pitch at bat. Nimmo swung and grounded out on the first pitch, and Vientos swung and grounded out on the first pitch. MF is back, saying good afternoon, John and all. Once again, it's the bottom of the lineup producing runs. Yup. Back to the top of the lineup here for the Tigers. The first pitch popped up. Center field. Mullins, 1 away. So Jones has seen 2 pitches. One was a home run, one was a fly out to center. Up high, 1-0. Fouled off, 1-1. Williams says Blue Jays. Oh, you're answering Leo's question, yeah. Yep. Last I saw, the Reds were up 2-0. Check swing, did he go? No, 2-1. Oh, 1-1, excuse me. That's inside, 2-1. There's a strike, 3-2. Three and two. They're going through the teams that have never been to a Super Bowl. Titans lost the Super Bowl. Popped foul. 1-0-1. McNeil one. And that one ripped. And look, and that ball's out of here. And the Tigers go right back out in front. Man. Outside. Ooh, called a strike. 0-1. Nobody on this team, Logan, can hold the lead. Don't just blame Mania. 0-2. Swung on a miss. Strikes him out. 2 away. Sometimes the near melee on the field will create a spark we need. Now, well, they had that yesterday and it didn't create a spark, so. Outside corner, 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Yeah, 4 strikeouts, but 2 home runs, right? Swung on a miss, still a 1-1. Oh, 1-2, excuse me. And a chopper to second. McNeil's got it over to first. That'll retire the side. But the Tigers go back out in front, 3-2. We head to the 4th. Bam, not everything has to go back to your Phillies, dude. Sounds like a Sean Manaea start. Go to the 4th. It'll be McNeil, Mullins, and Terrence. Manaea getting rocked. Not really. 2 bad pitches. Should Cleveland change their name back to the Indians like Trump wants? Cleveland should do whatever it wants. Don't worry about what the President of the United States says. Tomorrow night, Gina. Cousin Nolan back on the mound tomorrow night. I'm going to double check that, but I believe it's tomorrow night. Yep, McLean on the mound tomorrow night. In for a strike, 0-1 here to McNeil. McNeil singled and scored his first time. Fouled off, 0-2. MF says, when I was at the game on Saturday, I was asking everyone in the stands if they thought McNeil looked like Michael Bolton. Charles says, got so caught up in chatting and forgot about hitting that like button. Outside, 1 and 2. Feel no way happens to the best of us. Why not pause now and give it a thumbs up? Let's go, McNeil. Okay, well then contact the team and not my YouTube channel. And that one ripped. That's a fair ball down the right field line. McNeil turns first. He's on his way to second. Good job by McNeil as he was getting a second to look at the third base coach. And he kept him there. Sometimes great pitching shuts down great hitting, and sometimes great hitting shuts down good pitching. This is baseball, a coin flip. That'll bring up Mullins. Mullen, no official at bat yet. Had to sacrifice his first time. And he bunts again, and this one's foul. The squirrel getting us going. Come on. Man, September 1st, guys. Where did the summer go? Corners are in. Second and short playing back. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. In for a strike, 1 and 2. Raymond says, let's go, Mullins. Bring Jeff home. Up high, 2 and 2. No worry, Jimmy. Hopefully you're doing good. The 2-2. Outside, 3 and 2. Before you know it, it'll be Thanksgiving. Absolutely, crickets. He's DJing right now. DJ Jimmy DJing right now. It's still summer in Phoenix. Technically, it's still summer, but the 3-2. And ripped foul. We'll do it again. Fourth inning there in Cincinnati. Reds still up 2-0 over the Blue Jays. The 3-2. Inside, ball 4. That'll bring up Terrence, who doubled his first time. It's already Halloween at Walmart, said Dave. Yeah, that's a bad part about going to the stores, right? Holidays come earlier and earlier. Bounce in the dirt, 1-0. Yonkers says last year it didn't get under triple digits until mid-October. Jonathan says, yeah, CBS had Halloween stuff last week. Yikes. The 1-0. Popped up out the right. This might fall in, and it drops in for a base hit. And it'll be bases loaded. You had to hold up. Good job by McNeil. Because if that would have been caught, that would have been trouble. That'll bring up Beatty with the bases loaded and nobody out. Jonathan says things are looking a little juicy out there. Vance, welcome in. We've gained 5 new subs today. Here's Beatty. The first pitch. In for a strike, 0-1. Get another hit to Renz. Come on, boys. Good eyes today, fellas. It did blow by. I'm on vacation all week, though. Very nice, Steve. Let's go. Redemption for Terens after his pitching. Yeah, right. Down low, 1-1. Here we go, our turn. Yes. Rafael Montero getting warmed up already in the Tiger bullpen. What's Morton up to? 73 pitches here in the 4th inning. Wow. The 1-1. And chopped foul at the plate, 1-2. Darnell saying, let's go, Mets. The 1-2. Up high, 2-2. The 2-2. Swung on a miss at a ball way inside. Wow. Trying to do too much. Bases loaded, now 1 out. Back to the top of the lineup with Lindor. And chopped foul, 0-1. Good, the Mets are on the road. We don't have to hear that stupid song. Sounds like our pitching with the high pitch count. Yep. Why they keep this guy in the lineup? Who, Beatty? The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Can't waste this opportunity. Bases loaded. Was bases loaded, nobody out. Now it's bases loaded, 1 out. Love to see the family growing. We know Morton very well. The 1-1. Inside, 2-1. George says, come on, Lindor, need you here. Cricket's laughing at me. The 2-1. 80th pitch from Morton. Swung on a miss. Ball in the dirt. Steven says, hitting that like button doesn't require any effort. Kurt is here waving high. Kent says, keep the line moving. The 2-2. And foul tipped at the plate. We'll do it again. The 2-2. And swung and missed at a ball in the dirt. 2 away. Once again, the bottom of the lineup putting people on base, making things happen. Look at Lynn. What are you swinging at, dude? The ball bounced in the dirt before the plate. On the outside corner, 0-1. And chopped foul, 0-2. DO2. Outside 1 and 2. The 1-2 to Soto. And he hits one out to right. Back to the track, at the wall. It's out of here! Grand slam! Second career grand slam puts the Mets up 6-3. Soto pop. Nathaniel says happy Labor Day. And Charlie Moore. You can't. He dropped the CD. He said, you can't see me. Man, I did not think he got that. Let's see. Oh, no. God. Oh, yeah. Soto earning that $700 million. Soto clutch granny. And we're getting a pitching change. We needed that big time. Soto, we couldn't ask more than anything than that. Finally, says Logan. Awesome, says Alan Joseph. Lux saying LFGM. Finally, Soto pop. First time all year Soto's hit something other than a 2-run homer or a solo home run. LL says a little 2-out hit. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Earn that paycheck. Soto clutch granny. Love it, Soto. Can't see me either. Arthur says, I've been waiting a long time for that. Yo, Caps, what up? What up? Forgot I had an early game today. You just missed the Soto Grand Slam. No more solo. Pete takes a pitch inside, 1-0. That's what I'm talking about, says Kent. Yep, the Mets were down 3-2 with the bases loaded. The 1-0. Swung on a miss, 1-1 to Pete. The 1-1. Inside, 2-1. Nicey nice. The 2-1. The outside, 3-1. The 3-1. And right down the middle, 3-2. LL says, thanks for this. You're welcome. We go live for every Mets game. The 3-2. And popped foul. We'll do it again. 6 new subscribers today. Would have been nice against the Florida Fish. Steven says, how to delete my first message if we left the bases loaded. Outside, ball 4. So a walk to Pete. That'll bring up Nimmo. Zachary's here saying, come on, Tigers. Soto since August 1st, 10 for 25 with runners in scoring position. Outside, 1-0. Great thing to see versus a team that has 80 wins. The 1-0 to Nimmo. Outside, 2-0. And there's a strike, 2-1. Arthur says, I hope that's the game-winning RBI. Celia says, I still don't understand why Lindor would swing at that pitch. The pitch that wasn't even close. No idea. The 2-1. Swung on a mass, 2-2. Soto just stung them hard. The 2-2 to Nimmo. Outside, 3-2. So Montero has thrown 12 pitches since coming into the game here. That man is our MVP. The 3-2. And a chopper to first. He'll take it. Torkelson will take it to the bag himself. That'll retire the side, but the Mets get the Soto bomb. Grand slam. That scored McNeil, Mullins, and Terrens as well as Soto. And the Mets take a 6-3 lead going to the bottom of the 4th. That man is our MVP. Genus is loving this. It'll be Ibanez, Dingler, and McKinstry. Manaya back out on the mound. We're up to 46 likes on the stream. Thank you all so much. 131 people watching. Appreciate it if you would all hit that thumbs up for us. It does send our content out to more people. Check in on Fitzy. He's got Cleveland and Boston. Boston had a 2-0 lead. It's now 3-2 Cleveland. Yikes. The Mets get the home run ball back for Soto. Why would they need the home run ball back for Soto? Yep. And what? 11-17 record or something like that, Raymond. Setting for all kinds of franchise records, and you had a horrendous record. Cap says, woke up with an extra 130 in my pocket from my boys winning straight up versus Notre Dame. Good day so far. Here we go, bottom 4. That's up 6-3. Realize is here. What's up, Realize? Swung on a miss, quickly ahead 0-2. Called strike 3. Got him looking. 5 strikeouts for Manaya. Clubby says, I'm behind the Mets dugout after the Soto Grand Slam. All the fellow Met fans went wild. Now for some timely pitching. Let's go, Mets. Oh, way inside. 1-0. How many RBIs does Soto have now? 88. 88. There's a strike, 1-1. And that one ripped. A base hit in the left field. A 1-out single there. I don't like... Is the video choppy for you guys? On the playback side? Okay. Just wanted to make sure it wasn't me. No, not you, Crickets. You're on YouTube. That's in for a strike. 0-1. And that one ripped. That's a base hit down into the right field corner. Dingler's being waved around, and he'll score easily. Wow. And they get right back in it. Freaking Mania, man. He went around 0-1. There's a strike 0-2. Fouled off. Oh, it's still 0-2. Swung on a miss. 2 away. Outside 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. Cap says, wow, I do like the shape of the home plate logo in the dirt, right? Starters are allergic to pitching with leads. Yep. It swung on a miss, 1-2. Why can't we have nice things? It's true. The 1-2. Fouled off, still 1-2. What's Mania up to? 80 pitches? 77. You're going to hear Minaya and Senga were pitching hurt. Then everybody should be fired if that's the case. The 1-2. And that one lined out to right. That'll make it a 6-5 ball game. Minaya stinks this season. Yup. Senga stinks since getting hurt. Runner on first here. 2 out. Inside 1-0. Charles says to smash them free subs and hit that like button. Yep. 3-run lead lasted 30 seconds. Yep. Inside 3-0. Minaya only going to go 4 innings today. And the chopper foul, 3-1. Soto getting warmed up in the bullpen. I'd put him, Senga, I'd put in the bullpen until next year. And that one line, that's a base hit in the left field. Runners on first and second now with 2 out. That'll bring up Perez, who hit a 2-run home run his last time. I mean, this is getting ridiculous. Something else has got to be going on here. Like, these guys got to be tipping their pitches or something. Yep. Patrick says take him out, and they are. Here comes here comes Mendoza to take Minaya out. Exactly, Jonathan. Jonathan says it's like the offense puts up the runs, the pitchers don't help. Then the offense is like, why if the pitcher sucks? Right? You're not going to DFA Minaya. You got to figure out what's wrong with him. DFA him. I'm going to DFA you out of the chat in a minute. Get it. Catch back up to the chat here, guys. Out of gas. Yep. Maybe let Waddell start a game. Something. I think Mania overachieved last year, and media made us think he was an ace. I would put Kodai Senga into the bullpen and Brendan Sproat into the starting rotation from AAA, says Cat. DFA, stop it. Right? Put this stuff down for even thinking of... Yeah, for even thinking DFA. Who's going to remember Soto's Grand Slam if we lose? Nobody. Oh, did I freeze up for a second? Here's Soto. Tigers are 2-on, 2 out, down a run. And Perez, first pitch swinging, flies at the center. Mullins, he'll make the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out. That'll retire the side. But the Tigers get 2. It's 6-5 Mets. For the Mets, it'll be Vientos, McNeil, and Mullins coming up. 1 pitch, 1 out. In this stream, DFA means due for Alcatraz. Very nice. Very nice. Mrs. PAS, a very happy Labor Day to you. We're both getting a little agitated. Our Hulu TV has been out all weekend, and they still haven't fixed the issue. Too late for Sproat? What do you mean? It's not too late for Sproat. Sproat can still be called up. He's just not eligible for the postseason roster now. Senga and his interpreter are away from the team. Same with Mania. You guys... Alcatraz. How many lead changes? Well, Detroit took a 1-0 lead. Then the Mets took a 2-1 lead. Then Detroit took a 3-2 lead. And then the Mets took a 6-3 lead. So 4 lead changes, but the Mets still lead 6-5. Cares. The team keeps playing like this, Caps. They're not. They go 11-17 this month. They don't have to worry about the postseason. Vientos takes a pitch inside, 1-0. And that one ripped. Foul, 1-1. Mets ownership has always been successful with mediocre pitchers who get pumped up by their agents and media. You ain't lying there. Probably need at least another Grand Slam. At least one. The 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Charles says, your support and contributions on the PAS network are greatly appreciated, silent listeners and viewers included. 6 runs should be more than enough to win the game if we had decent pitching. And he went. He went. Struck him out. 1 away. Sure is back. What's up, Sure? Oh, we're getting another. Yo, this guy might. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. I'll keep it nice. Look like all I'll say is it looked like me running in from the bullpen. Charles says falling down is an event, staying down is a choice. Damn. Take a look at some other games. The Nats have a 2-0 lead over the Marlins going to the 7th. Reds still up 2-0 over the Blue Jays, bottom 6. Guardians and Red Sox are tied at 3, going bottom 3. Astros up 1-0 over the Angels. White Sox up 3-0 over the Twins. And A's and Cardinals no score in the 2nd. Let's get some more runs, says Ray. McNeil's 2 for 2 with a single and a double. Scored both times. We haven't seen Frank yet today. Cap says he took Boston +1, Minnesota +1, San Francisco +1, and Houston +1. Good luck on all those wagers. Drew Summers, the new pitcher. Outside, 1-0. Leo says we need as many runs as we can get. On the outside corner, 101. Frank not feeling well today. Gina says, I need a snack. Love cotton candy grapes. Is that what we have as cotton candy grapes?
Not this week.
No, not this week. I think they're the real big ones, right? Oh, missed 3-1. I had to use my bonus bet before it expired, so why not go all out? There you go. Cotton candy grapes, yep. They are good. The 3-1. And that one lifted out to right. And sliding catch by Baez. Unbelievable catch by Baez to keep McNeil off the bases. Two out. Wow, Baez playing center, yep. In for a strike, 0-1. Mullins, no official at bat yet. Sacrifice and a walk. Fouled off, 0-2. You didn't know about cotton candy grapes. Oh, and you're missing out. The 0-2. And swung on a missed. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. We're halfway through. Mets lead 6-5. Oh, give Fitzy a thumbs up here. Come back over to the chat. My son is a cotton candy freak. No, it's not. It's not actual cotton candy. 6-5 is a bit better than 5-2 right now. Big John, you think Belichick gets his first win? Could care less. Honestly, hopefully he loses every game for the rest of his career. In for a strike, 0-1. Soto's still on the mound. Swung on a mass, 0-2. Yo, who was the clown last night that took a defense in the 4th round of the draft? The 0-2. And that one fouled off. We'll do it again. He's in playback. And that one ripped in the left. Leadoff single. Johnson. Me no clown. I was looking over all the teams. Fitzy and I were looking over all the teams after we were done. And you never know. You never know. But we were looking to see who was like the best team. And we couldn't pick one team that was better than everybody else. Outside, 1-1. No worries, Gina. The 1-1 from Soto. Run around first, nobody out. Down low, 2-1. Time out here. Time out here. In for a strike, 2-2. Cricket says, now I'm hungry. The 2-2. Soto deals. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. One away. And that one popped up. Shallow right. And that's going to drop in for a base hit. To throw to third. Oh, they called him safe. That's close. I want to see a replay at third. Mets are making a pitching change with runners on the corners and one out here. Oh, Dirty Dom, man. You're 3 innings too late. Oh, is that who's coming in as Stanek? Doesn't matter. So you don't want to stay caught up on the game? You don't need to chat at all. Timed out for 24 hours. See you tomorrow night. You believe your logo is the Kermit Mahomes photo with a red X across? William says, Soto reminds me of Armando Benitez. Never feel comfortable watching him pitch. Stanek. Let's get a double play here. It is Stanek coming in. No, he can still watch. You just can't chat. Fouled off 0-1. Right? The sound effects had me dying last night. What the? Panicky Stanicky. Gina says, well, let's hope for the best. Come on, Stanek. The 0-1. Whoa, when it gets away. And that'll tie the game. A wild pitch lets the run score. A breaking ball that was up over the catcher's and umpire's head. Fouled off at the plate. Terens is hurt. Yep, Terens is down. This whole team is down right now. Had a 6-3 lead. Now we're tied up at 6. Still with a runner on second and one out. Been all Detroit since the Mets hit the grand slam. They've scored in 4 of 5 innings so far, and a little chopper foul, still 1-2. James S is here. Good afternoon. What's up, James S? And that one blooped out to right. Soto's there. But Banya's will hold. 2 away. That'll bring up McKinstry. He tripled his first time. Who else were you going to bring in, guys? Steve says he decided to deal with John's style. Oh, you did you? You decided to deal with me, huh? Goodbye. Now you don't have to worry about me anymore. I take you pitching over these bumps. You know, you don't want that. Swung on a miss, 2-1. No, he's gone, Gina. He's gone. You don't have to talk to him. Outside, 3-1. He's decided to deal with me. Well, no, he hasn't. The 3-1. Swung on a miss, 3-2. Pickoff throw back to second, not in time. Hey Mets, let's go. This is not the Marlins. The Tigers are playing for the World Series like we're hoping to. Why? Oh, he didn't have the ball. I'm like, why is he safe? He didn't have Lindor did not have the baseball. The 3-2. Stanek deals. Up high, ball 4. That'll bring up Baez, who's 0 for 2. Oh, we're going to get a pinch hitter for Baez? Really? Another DFA, yup. Kerry Carpenter, the new batter. Runner at second is the go-ahead run. Wild pitch, walk, base hit. What else? Why is Stanek in this game? To get you to come out of the woodworks to ask why is Stanek in this game. That's why. First pitch, fouled up. Out of play, 0-1. Fouled off, 0-2. Tomorrow night, Nolan McLean on the mound. Wednesday afternoon, Clay Holmes against Casey Mize. And that one ripped out to right. But Soto's right there. That'll retire the side. But the Tigers tie it. We go to the 6th. Tied at 6. It'll be 8, 9, and 1 for the Mets. Torrens, Beatty, and Lindor. It's not the defense, it's the pitching. Defense has been fine today. Making the plays. See what the Mets can do here, but we have 149 watching with 61 likes. Let's go. Good job, defense. Let's go, offense. Let's go get us a couple of runs, please. Top of the 6th here, still waiting for SNY to come back from commercial. Carpenter stays in the game in right field. Perez moves over to center field. Summers outside 1-0. Let's get them back, says Raymond. Get it going, Torrens. And right down the middle, 1-1. And the offense is hitting also, but it's deflating. They score all these runs and lose. Yup. And popped out to right. This one might fall in, and it does. Another pop fly single for Torrens. 3 for 3 today. That'll bring up Beatty, who's 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. Gina saying, let's go. Yo, Snowman's here. What's up, Snowman? Cap says, I'll take any hit, any run for the Mets. Guys, make sure you check out Snowman Multimedia. They do a great job over there. And right down the middle, 0-1. Does a great job doing play-by-play for all sorts of sports as well. Getting close to 2,000 subs. And Beatty drops a bunt. It's foul, 0-2. Tyler Rogers getting warmed up in the Met bullpen. There's Snowman's link, everybody. Make sure you check him out. Help him get to 2,000 subs. DO2. Down low, 1 and 2. The 1-2 to Beatty. Summers deals. And chops it. The only play will be the first. Then he beat him. Terens goes to second. Back to the top of the order. 3 unassisted there for the out. In for a strike, 0-1. Oh, called the ball, 1-0. Pop foul, 1-1. Caps just got to score 2 here. An autograph Barry Sanders jersey, and that guy's wearing it out in public. The 1-1 to Lindor. Outside, 2-1. Yo, Caps with 5 gifted memberships. What's up, Miss Cap? Am I behind? What happened that Caps is giving out memberships? Oh, did it hit him? It did. That'll bring up Soto. Thank you, Caps, for going above and beyond to support the channel like that. Remember when DeGrom won Cy Young with like 10 wins? He would give up 1 run and lose 1-0. Now we score a bunch of runs and lose. Baseball's so unpredictable. Come on, offense. We need this runner. Think that hurt Lindor. Thanks, Soto, he says. Well, here's Soto again. Summers deals. Up high, 1-0. Soto up to 88 RBIs so far in the year. John Boy says now time for the 3-run home run. And that one chopped down the first. That's a base hit, fair ball down the right field line. Terens will score. Lindor being waved around. The relay throw will not be made. And the Mets, it's a 2-run triple for Soto. First triple of the year for Juan. And we're getting a pitching change. Let's see. I did not see it. Oh, it did. It landed fair. And then I saw it hit in foul territory. That's why I thought it was foul at first. Sweet. 6 RBI for Soto. Yes, that is 6 RBIs so far for Soto. Weather update from the Nassau, Bahamas. 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Says Charles, humidity's at 84%. thunderstorm with very heavy rain in the area. Winds from the west at 9 miles an hour. Be safe, Charles. Make it 90. Yup. Smash them free subs and hit that like button. Looks like Soto going for the cycle today. Well, he's got the two tough ones out of the way, right? The home run and the triple. Charles says to feel inspired to join in the chat. 89 and 90, yep. Sharon says, sorry I'm late. We signed Soto on my birthday. I don't think we did. I don't think we did. What day did we sign Soto? Anybody remember the day? Nah, I'm just joking, Sharon. That's awesome. I'd be talking like that too if it was my birthday. Anthony Miller says, how old are you? Old enough to know better and still too young to care. How do you know if a team's going to win or lose? You don't. How many Mets showed up to play today? Just one? Just one. No, the only Mets that haven't gotten on base today. Oh, inside to Pete. Actually, the only Met that hasn't gotten on base today is Nimmo. Everybody else has gotten on base. December 11th, they signed him, yes. But it was announced on December 8th that he was signing with the Mets, so. The 1-1. He officially signed the contract on the 11th, but it was announced on the 8th. So grace period is given if it's one of those 2 days. Yep. It came on the 8th, yep. The 2-1. And Alonso fouls it off 2-2. Darren says December 8th. Nope, that's when it was announced. But officially signed on the 11th, so. Swung on and missed, struck him out. 2 away. That'll ring up Nimmo. Now it's going to take a 2-out hit to get Soto home. Yeah, that's close enough. That's what I said. That's close. It was announced on that day, so what's the difference? Exactly. That's when we all heard about it. Damn, my birthday was a day earlier. And it's thrown into left center field. Soto will score. And every Met has been on base at least once today. It's 9-6 Mets. Yo, CP is here. What is up, CP? Saying have yourself a day, Soto. In for a strike, 0-1. They love them 2-out runs. You have to start saying Soto was announced on my birthday. And swung on a miss, 0-2. No. CP says, hope the bullpen can hold it down. What is this bullpen you speak of? Vientos goes down swinging. That'll end the inning, but the Mets put up a 3-spot. The Mets have scored in all the even innings. 2 in the second, 4 in the fourth, and now 3 in the sixth. And I posted the thing on the community tab about the adrenaline junkies. Calling him King Tong. I don't think Sharon liked that. I didn't realize it was Sharon that said it first. Sorry, Sharon. CP says, I can already smell a Helsley stinker. Hey, that's your boy. No bad talk. That's your boy. You wanted him. Way to say Nimmo the only one not to get on. It's like this guy hasn't missed an extra point in 5 years. Boink. What do you mean? Nimmo just batted in another run. What are you talking about? He said, I did want him. You're 100% right. I mean, most of us probably wanted him too. And just hasn't performed well with us. But I believe there was a video that came out. It's a punny world. I wasn't 100% sure who said it. That's why I gave the whole adrenaline junkie community credit for it. These two may score more runs than Texas and words try 'em. These two may score more runs than Texas and Ohio State had points. A bunt. It'll be an infield single. Jones is now 3 for 4. Love it. Come on, defense. Let's shut him down now. McNeil's got it. It bobbles it, throws the first, got him. One away, runner moves to second. Nice play by McNeil. Darren says maybe this is the game Soto puts the Mets on his back. In for a strike, 0-1. Bless you. On the outside corner, 0-2. I told Mrs. PAS with more and more people saying hello to her, and she's going to have to come on here eventually. And she says she's holding to the rule. Either the Mets win the World Series or the Bills win the Super Bowl. So I guess you guys will never get to meet Mrs. PAS. Raymond says, bless you. The 0-2. Chopped foul. We'll do it again. Right, Caps? DO2. Rogers steals. Foul straight back. We'll do it again. Darren says the funny thing is Soto doesn't hit well in this park. I guess that changes, huh? DO2. Rogers deals again. Popped up out the shallow center field. And did he make the catch? He made the catch. Nice play by Mullins. Was waiting for Gary there because I did not see it. 2 away. Nice catch. Yonker says September has to be the month we put it all together. Agreed. I don't know how many games the Mets have in September. Let's look here. 25? How many of those 25 games do they have to win to make the playoffs? Oh, that gets a circle around it because that was a diving catch. DO1. Outside, 1-1. Elgood says it's so hard to see the baseball on TV. Well, even Gary and Keith are not complaining, but saying that they're having a hard time seeing the ball. Oh, just missed. 2-1. At least 17. John Boy says 20. They have to win all 25. Do or suffer. Month of September. Swung on a miss. 2-2. Cincinnati still leads Toronto 2-1 in the 8th. The 2-2 from Rogers. Fouled off. We'll do it again. If CP's still hanging out in the chat, CP, let us know if you got post game today. The 2-2. Rogers deals again, way outside, 3-2. The 3-2. Rogers deals again. Called strike 3. Got him looking. We go to the 7th. Still 9-6 Mets. McNeil, Mullins, and Terrence coming up. Magic number is 17 to 20 wins. Speaking of, we can look that up actually. MLB standings. Wild card. They can still get to 94. They can still get to 94 wins. So the Mets' magic number right now is 21. 21 to clinch a playoff spot. Any combination of 21 Mets wins and Reds losses, and the Mets make the playoffs. Stearns needs to re-sign the submarine. There we go. Shimmy says hi. Shimmy, you've been here. Why are you saying hi now? You've been here chatting. We're up to 65 likes on the stream. Thank you all so much for hitting that thumbs up. You clicked hi by accident. McNeil fouls that one off, 0-1. Melton's still on the mound here for Detroit. Up high, 1-1. Once again, don't forget, cousin Nolan on the mound tomorrow night in Game 2 of this series. 6:30 start time. Outside, 2-1. Boyd says, bring up Sproat and McGill, move Senga and Minaya to the pen. It's about arm strength. These two are dead arms. Swung on a miss, 2-2. After 3 innings, and hitters know it. Well, that had nothing to do with today, because Minaya had a bad inning every inning. So it had nothing to do with dead arm. Absolutely, Caps. The 2-2. Bounce in the dirt, 3-2. The 3-2. And that one ripped off the glove of Torres in the right field. We'll see if that's an error or a single. But either way, McNeil's on first. Let's see. I'm going to give him a base hit, actually. Yes, I am from Jersey. Luis Angel Acuna will be the pinch runner now. Scuba into the game. Wonder where my buddy Ray is today. In blue letters, yes. If you look, Caps, you can give any player, like you can go in on your team. It's got to be somebody that's on your roster. And you can go in and put a nickname for that player. And until somebody either erases it or changes it, it's on there for the league. Like Robert Woods, the first year we did it on that one says, I had Robert Woods, and his nickname was Bobby Trees. Acuna at first here. The 1-0 to Mullins. Fouled off, 1-1. Yep, Bobby Trees. Midnight, how are you? I'm doing good. Mets are winning so far. Yeah, you missed something. Don't forget, there is a Friday game this week, guys, for the NFL. So if you got anybody in the Chargers or Chiefs, that's the Friday night game. The 2-1. Acuna takes off to throw down a second. Not in time. Scuba steals the bag. We got Scuba and a submarine. There's a strike, 3-2. Al's here. Welcome back, Al. Saying hi, guys. Beach is beautiful. Sun Beach. Chris is here saying let's go Mets. Outside, ball 4. First 2 on here in the 7th. Once again, the bottom of the Met lineup been getting on base all day today. That was the 3rd hit from McNeil. Mullins has been on twice with 2 walks. Torrens is 3 for 3. And Beatty got on with a walk. Ball outside, 1-0. It's September now, guys. Might not be another day off from streaming. And Torrens gets it down to throw to first. 3-4 on the sacrifice. Runners move up to second and third. Any Met off day will be filled in with NFL. So Hopefully you guys will come and hang out during some NFL streams, whether it's your team playing or not. Way inside, 1-0. Gina says, let's go. Let's go. A couple more runs here. Chaz, fun fact, Yonkers Joe is the name of a film starring Chaz Palminteri. The 1-0. Down low, 2-0. A whole team that's underwater, Jonathan says. Scuba, submarine, the 2-0 to Beatty. And up the middle, Torres makes a stop, but the run will score. They get the out at first. That saved at least one run so far. Acuna scores. On the diving attempt, he was not going to be able to get up in time and throw Acuna out at the plate. If there was a force out, he probably would have came to the plate. But with you needing the tag out, by the time he got up, Scuba was already there. So runner on third. The door half swing goes 0-1. It's 10-6 Mets. Keep tacking on, boys. That game in Cincinnati has gone to the ninth. It's still 2-1. So if today we figured out the Mets magic number is 21. If the Reds win, it stays at 21. But if the Mets win today, it goes down to 20. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. It might be 22. I don't remember exactly how to do the magic number. Outside corner, 2-2. When the Mets played the Reds earlier in the year, how did we do against them? Anybody know? Can the chat hear me? The 2-2. Outside, 3-2. I just found a grape shaped like a heart. That's a first. The 3-2. And that one lined, but the shortstop's there. Over to first. That'll retire the side. But the Mets out a run. 10-6 as we go to the bottom of the seventh. Stand up and stretch. I hear you loud and clear, Mr. John. It'll be Green, Ibanez, and Dingler coming up. Jonathan says we lost 2 out of 3 at home against Cincinnati. Let's see here. So what are the National League wild card tiebreakers? Because that means if the Mets can somehow win 2 out of 3 in Cincinnati, head-to-head record between the tied teams, overall record within their own division. So let's see right now who leads that. Oh, how do you find that out? Expanded. Oh, here, First Division. First Division. The Mets versus their division. overall record within their own division. Yeah. The Mets are 23-19, and the Reds are 17-22. So the Mets would have the advantage, but the Mets have to win 2 out of 3 in Cincinnati to get the tie break. If Cincinnati wins 2 out of 3, the Mets have to finish ahead of Cincinnati record-wise. Where last year, the Mets finished tied with Arizona for the last wild card spot. The Mets got it because they won the season series against them. Ten runs. Do you think Mendoza can manage the pitching from here? And that's a fair ball down the right field line. And that'll be extra. Helsley's the new pitcher. It'll be a leadoff double. You better have somebody else ready to go with Helsley on the mound here. Charles says to smash them free subs and hit that like. Oh, Magic, thank you. It is 22. Thank you. Top of the ninth. Oh, Cincy down 3-2. Let's go. And that one drift out to center. Mullins will make the catch. 1 away. Bo Bichette with a 2-run home run. Yep, Cap says Bo Bichette home run. CP, I asked if there was a post game today. You might have stepped away. In for a strike, 0-1. But here's CP's boy. Yeah, Jonathan, I'll read that in between innings. Thank you for that information. Has he had a clean inning with the Mets? I do not think so, William. And a ground ball. Third, Beatty's got it. Over to first, 2 away. When you say clean inning, I think 1, 2, 3. I do not think he's had a 1, 2, 3 inning as a Met. Yep, you are post game on the channel. Let's go. We'll redirect over to CP's channel for post game. Welcome into the 10 new subscribers today. And that one ripped out to right. That's going to get down for a base hit. That'll score a run. It's 10-7 now. You're welcome, buddy. Mets wins minus Reds losses. Oh, 163 minus Mets wins minus Reds losses equals 22. And that's going to be it for Helsley. Yep, and that's that. Thank you, Jonathan. Team's magic number represents the combination of wins needed by that team and losses by its closest competitor to clinch a given goal. Every time a team wins, its magic number decreases by 1. Similarly, every time that team's closest competitor for the division or wild card loses, the magic number also decreases by 1. The exact formula is games remaining plus 1 minus losses by the second place team minus losses by the first place team. Games remaining. Well, the Mets, Cincinnati down 4-2. Let's go. So 26 we'll do that. We'll do it the other way. The 163. Ron's here. What's up, Ron? Yeah. No, it's losses for oh no, it is wins. I'm sorry. 8-6. Yeah. Jonathan putting it in the chat again, but somebody else had it up here. Elgood had it up here as well. So thank you both. Gary Cohen to Detroit swung 4 out of 6 pitches. I think maybe that's what's going on with all Met pitching, that they know what's coming. You're surprised he's getting pulled after 6 pitches? I'm not. They're hitting him all over the ballpark. Still only one out there in Cincinnati in the 9th. Brooks Raley, the new pitcher here. Malloy, the new batter here. And he went 0-1. And a little chopper foul, 0-2. Ooh, man, that would be tough. Would they have to win? Would they have 18-7? They have to go 18-7? I don't think the Mets are going 18-7. Sign me up for it, but who pitches the 8th? I have no idea, Caps. DO2. Outside, 1-2. Depending on how many pitches Brooks throws here, maybe Brooks. Elgood says you gotta believe. Gotta. The 1-2. And that one line foul. Line back foul. The 1-2. Did he go? No, 2-2. Short leash for these guys if they give away runs. Not only that, Helsley was getting hit, even though 2 of them were sharp outs. The 2-2. And that one popped up on the infield. Alonso waving his arms. Gives away to Acuna, and he'll make the catch. That'll retire the side. We go to the 8th. 10-7 Mets. It'll be Soto, Alonso, and Nimmo coming up for the Mets. I let Raley start the next inning. Still top of the 9th there in Cincinnati. Blue Jays still batting. Up 4-2. Fitzy's Red Sox have a 5-3 lead over the Guardians in the 6th. Astros have a 4-3 lead over the Angels. White Sox up 4-2 over the Twins. A's have a 5-1 lead over the Cardinals. Let's go A's. That'll help the Mets as well. Rarely covers the ball more than Helsley. Come on, boys, let's go. Let's get a few more here. Good move by the manager. Good game. It's not over. Should be 10-4, says Yonkers Joe. Leo says, I would let Riley go too. This guy has been very reliable. About time Mendy shows urgency by taking Hells out after 6 pitches. Jays go belly to belly. Nice. First pitch is outside. Melton's still on the mound here. The 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. We're up to 71 likes on the stream. Let's go. Cricket says we need this game. Outside, 2-1. Soto walked in the first, struck out to end the second, hit a grand slam in the fourth, and got a 2-run triple in the 6th inning. Yeah, outside, 2-1. Oh, it's 3-1, excuse me. I don't know. Need 3 more runs isn't enough. Need more runs. 3 isn't enough. The 3-1. Outside, ball 4. 113th walk. Once again, what's the Met record? Somebody tell me. Somebody tell me real quick. What's the number and who's the player? Soto should go here on the first pitch. And Alonso fouls one off, 0-1. Come on, offense. Let's keep tacking on some more runs. Mets walk record a lot. It is John Olerud, correct, Darren, but how many? Yep, Cap's got it too. Olerud. I'll tell you. Well, John got it. 125. 125. Yep. Oh, inside 1-1. So Soto with the 2 today is up to 113. Is that what they said? The 1-1. And there he goes. And Pete fouls it off. Soto, 26 steals on 27 attempts. Why do I still only have him at 25 coming into today? It was 111. He's got 2 today, Jonathan. It was 111 starting today. The 1-2. Swung on him, man. Swung away. Four away from his first 30-30. Fitzy's. Oh no, the Philly Red Sox are winning 6-3 over there. Oh no, walks. Not steals, walks. The throw down the first, not in time. 0-1 on Nimmo. And this time they got him picked off. Only the second time Soto's been caught. Then it's not a caught stealing. That's a pickoff to me. That's not a caught stealing. Yes, he got into a pickle and was safe against Philly. Yep. because the second baseman dropped the ball. The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. So now 2 out and nobody on. And a ground ball to first. Torkelson will flip it to the pitcher. That'll retire the side. We go bottom 8. Still 10-7 Mets. Pete not dialed in today. Nope. They're in the bottom of the 9th there in Cincinnati. Reds still down 2, but have a runner on first with 1 out. Who else do we got to look for today? Scores. The Cardinals still down 5-2. The Giants play the Rockies. The Giants are getting hot. They're 7-3 over their last 10, and they go to Colorado. How many games back are the Mets from the Padres? 3. Oh, I don't know. Maybe he doesn't have a good team. I don't know. In for a strike, 0-1. Let's go, Mets. The Cap says Cincy, San Francisco, Arizona, and St. Louis. The more they lose, the more it helps us. Yep, but either way, if the Mets hold on to win today, it drops down 1 at minimum. We also have 3 games against San Diego out there. No, not out there. The Mets do not go back out west. The 2-1. And foul tipped. It's still Raley on the mound here. 2-2. And Raymond says, let's go Brooks. Brooks was here. Reds now have runners on first and second with 1 out. The 2-2 from Raley. And that one laced into left field. That'll get down for extra bases. It'll be a leadoff double. Jones with his first figures playing the mat. So it's my first time to hit 4 bases. Is Diaz coming in for a long save? He better. Because there's another base hit there. You're not scared of San Diego? In for a strike, 0-1. Elgood says Diaz is warming up. And that one popped up out to left. Nimmo's there. He'll make the catch. Oh, tagging and going to third. No throw. 1 away. That'll bring up Perez. Perez hit a 2-run home run in the third inning. The first pitch really deals. In for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. And a chopper to third. Beatty throws to the first. Nice scoop by Pete. 2 away. The run scores. It's 10-8. 2 out and nobody on now. And the Mets will bring Diaz into the game here. Only game that is final so far is the Nats beat the Marlins 2-0. The Reds have tied that game in the bottom of the ninth, 4-4. Still only 1 out and a runner on second. Blue Jays no good closer. Always makes me nervous when Diaz comes in the eighth. The problem is, I agree with Elgood, but there's usually runners on. Here, there's nobody on base. John Olerud's batting average was .315 with the Mets. Also, his Mets record .354. Okay, we weren't talking about his average. Just not a fan of it. No, that's understandable. They got to be getting close to losing that division lead, no? Yeah, the Yankees are only 3 back, and the Red Sox are only 3.5 back. So if Toronto loses today, do the Yankees play tonight? No, but Boston's winning 6-3 today. Raymond saying throw strikes. Diaz. Down low, 1-0. That one hit out to left. Nimmo onto the track. And before the wall makes the catch. Wow. But they get a run. It's 10-8. We go to the ninth. Wow. Cricket says, I just don't think Mendoza is the right coach for this team. Agreed. We scored 10 runs and have to sweat it out. This is awful, right? At Detroit, at Cincy, at Philly, home for Texas, San Diego, Washington, at Chicago, Miami. That's what we have left. Oh, let me set up redirects over to CP's channel. He was here saying he's got a post game today. So hopefully the Mets hold on to this lead here. We can spam those W's in the chat over on CP's channel. But Thank you once again. Caps with the 5 gifted subs today. We've gained 10 new subscribers so far today. After a great August, we're off to a great start here in September. We'll be back live again tomorrow night for Game 2 of this series. Hopefully looking for the series win with Cousin Nolan on the mound. Let's set up the redirect over to CP's channel. Let me come back over to the chat here. I never disliked a manager like this. He's scary. In for a strike, going 1 to Vientos. Is this a new pitcher? Yes, it is. Hannafy. Hannafy, the new pitcher here. And a ground ball is short. 1 away. With added pressure, Mendoza has crumbled under the pressure. Correct. Let's get a few insurance runs here. September 21st is the Mets' last home game. We need this win badly until the second round of the playoffs. Good team. Good team. We can score. We can 10 runs. What? Mendoza, Yankee at heart, in for a strike, 0-1. Cousin Nolan. Sharon's cousin Nolan. Excuse me. Down low, 1-1. Win today will take pressure off McLean tomorrow. Oh, the Reds win. Wow. They blow it in the top of the ninth and then win it in the bottom of the ninth. On the outside. Oh, called the ball, 2-1. Can't always have bad luck. Today we will win. As he was given a starting pitching staff that doesn't go deep in the games. Last year they did. Down low, 3-1. The 3-1. Hannafy deals. And pop foul, 3-2. $184 people watching. We're up to 77 likes. Thank you all so much for hitting that thumbs up today. And a little chopper foul. We'll do it again. 3-2. LFGM. The Mets always lose high-scoring games. Yeah, sure they do. Clown. Might be time to DFA somebody else. And a ground ball is short. Over to first. 2 away. He said due for Alcatraz. I actually like designated for Alcatraz. Like baseball is designated for assignment. And Mullins fouls it off, 0-1. Paying no attention to... Oh, they're sitting across... Whoa, way inside, 1-1. Right? What do you mean, why? Because you have no idea what you're talking about. I never thought we would say we need Tyler McGill back. I think he's making one more rehab start. Fouled off, 1-2. Down low, 2-2. Excuse me. The 2-2. Popped up. Foul territory. It'll go out of play. We'll do it again. The number 2 ball on the screen makes it 3. Do you see it? These games are tough. Location. I don't know. The 2-2. What did I miss? Outside, 3-2. We're up over 200 in the chat. Welcome in, everybody. Cap says, be right back. Fouled off down the left field side. It'll go out of play. We'll do it again. Jimmy says, we're up 2 runs and I feel like we're down. The 3-2 to Mullins. Right down the middle. What are you looking for, dude? You should have stayed in Baltimore. We go bottom 9. Mets up 10-8. Leo says, all I want for dessert after barbecuing is a Mets W. Bring it home. Green, Keith, and Dingler, depending on pitch hitters, against Diaz. Up to 84 likes today. Let's go. So coming into today, the Mets' magic number for that last wild card spot was 22. And with the Reds win, it stays at 22. But if the Mets hold on to win here, it drops to 21. Chai says, at least swing the bat. At least swing. Even if you strike out, you never know. Edward says, let's go. It's Labor Day. Work hard. Go easy on Mullins. No. Three outs feels like 10 outs. Right, Kev? It's going to be a big series with the Reds. Yes, it is. All right, here we go. Mets up 2. Riley Green to lead it off. He's 2 for 4 with a single and a double. Scored a run. Diaz deals. And that one ripped out to right. Foul. That did not miss by much. Was 10 runs enough? We better hope so. Dave, thank you. Thanks for being here. New name in the chat. Phew. On the outside corner, ahead 0-2. Why do I always get an uneasy feeling with Diaz in the lead? Foul back, still 0-2. Next pitch by his chin. Dude was too comfortable at the plate. Lost my breath. Never easy with this team. DO2. Swung on a miss. He's struck him out. One away. So we go from being almost a solo home run to lead it off to a strikeout. Dino says the Mets will win. Nice. Come on, Diaz. John, I'm hanging on to your every word. I'm super focused. And he hits one out to right center. Mullins will come over. 2 away. I was watching Soto there, and I did not think that was going to be caught. The first pitch, right down the middle, 0-1. Once again, we'll be back live tomorrow night at 6:30 for Game 2 of this series. The 0-1, right down the middle again, 0-2. One pitch away. Guetta's here. What's up, Guetta? Long time. Great to see you. The 0-2 from Diaz. And a ground ball foul. We'll do it again. Seven pitches. What do you mean 7 pitches? The 0-2. Diaz. Winds. Deals. Struck him out. Put it in the books. Big win for the Mets after losing 3 out of 4 at home to Miami. They go to Detroit and take Game 1. I saw it was foul tipped. I did not know if the catcher held on. And he did. Big win for the Mets today. The Mets put up a 10 spot. Hold on to win 10-8. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel, everybody. Let's see where our like count is up. We're at 92 likes, so we fall just shy of our number. But we'll try it again tomorrow night. But awesome stuff, everybody. When I end the stream, it's going to ask you if you want to redirect over to CP's channel. He's going to have post-game tonight. Spam the W's in his chat. Once again, thank you to Caps for the 5 gifted subs. 11 new subscribers today as well. And the Mets magic number officially drops to 21. So, good stuff. Thank you all. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you all my mods. Appreciate it. And once again, we'll be back at it tomorrow night.